Hello, in this lecture we'll talk about the structure of the great poem, The Night in the Panther'S. Actually, the great poem, The Night in the Panther'S, in total it consists of 1669 stanzas, and each stanza is constructed according to a particular poetic form that is called shairi. In the shairi form, each stanza consists of 4 rhyming lines, and each line consists of 16 syllables. Each line consists of 16 syllables, and each line is also divided into 4 segments. Each line is broken into 4 segments. Here we have 2 types of shairi. The first type is I shairi or Marali shairi. The first type, I shairi, each line consists of 16 syllables, and each line is broken into 4 segments. 1, 2, 3, 4. If you come after the second segment. So in the Marali shairi, the rhyming is on the last 2 syllables or the last word in each line. We have a second type of shairi, that is Lo shairi. In the Lo shairi, that is the Bali shairi, each line consists of 16 syllables, exactly like in I shairi, and each line is also broken into 4 segments. 1, 2, 3, 4, with a comma after the second segment, and the 4 segments are as follows. The first segment consists of 5 syllables. The second segment consists of 3 syllables. If you come after the second segment, the first segment consists of 5 syllables, and finally the fourth segment consists of 3 syllables. And the rhyming is on the last 3 syllables of the last word in each line. So we can summarize and say that the structure of the great poem, The Night in the Panther'S, is according to a particular poetic form that is called shairi. In the shairi form, each stanza consists of 4 rhyming lines, and each line consists of 16 syllables. Here we have 2 types of shairi. We have Marali shairi. In Marali shairi, each line consists of 16 syllables, and each line is broken into 4 segments. 1, 2, 3, 4. If you come off the second segment, and the rhyming is on the last 2 syllables of the last word in each line. The second type of shairi is Lo shairi, that is the Bali shairi. In the Bali shairi, each line is also consists of 16 syllables, and each line is broken also into 4 segments. 1, 2, 3, 4, with a comma after the second segment. And the rhyming in the Bali shairi is on the last 3 syllables of the last word in each line. So the I shairi, that is Marali shairi, is in the fast pace, that is to say, the pace of the plot or the pace of the stanza is fast. In the Bali shairi, the pace of the plot is slow pace, or the pace of the stanza is slow pace. So what is slow pace and fast pace? Repeat again. Fast pace means that the pace of the plot is fast, or the pace of the stanza is fast. We have 2 cases of fast pace. The first case is the poet describes things that happened during a long period of time. If the poet describes things that happened during a long period of time, then the pace of the plot, that is to say, the pace of the stanza, is fast. And if the poet repeats If the poet describes things that happen during a long period of time, then the pace of the plot is fast. And then the structure of the 16 syllables in each line will be 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4, with the rhyming will be on the last two syllables of the last word in each line. We have a second case of fast pace. If in the stanza we have an aphorism, then the pace of the plot is fast. That is to say, the pace of the stanza is fast. And again, if we have an aphorism in the stanza, then the pace of the plot is fast in most cases. That is to say, we have an exceptionals. That is to say, we have aphorism that are in the slow pace. But in most cases, if we have an aphorism in the stanza, then the pace of the plot, that is to say, the pace of the stanza is fast pace. What is an aphorism? An aphorism is a succinct saying that expresses a general truth, a principle that is said or written in a catchy and laconic manner. So I repeat again that if we have an aphorism in the stanza, in most cases the pace of the plot, that is to say, the pace of the stanza, is fast. What is the slow pace? That is to say, the pace of the plot is slow or the pace of the stanza is slow. We have three cases of slow pace. The first case of the slow pace is if if the poet describes feelings in the stanza, then the pace of the plot, that is to say, the pace of the stanza, is slow pace, and then the structure of the 16 syllables in each line will be 5 plus 3 plus 5 plus 3, with a comma after the second segment, and the rhyming will be on the last three syllables of the last word in each line. A second case of slow pace is if we have a metaphor or image in the stanza, then the pace of the plot is also slow pace. That is to say, the pace of the stanza is slow. And the third case of slow pace is if the poet quotes himself, or if the poet quotes other characters of the great poem, then the pace of the plot will be also slow pace. That is to say, the pace of the stanza is slow. So you can summarize and say that we have three cases of slow pace. The first case is if the poet describes feelings in the stanza, then the pace of the plot is slow. The second case of slow pace, if we have a metaphor or image in the stanza, then the pace of the stanza, the pace of the plot is slow. And the third case of slow pace is if the poet quotes himself, or if the poet quotes other characters of the great poem, then the pace of the plot will be also slow pace. So we can summarize and say that the great poem, the structure of the great poem, the night in the Panther'S, it is according to a particular poetic form that is called Shairi form. And in Shairi form, each stanza consists of 4 rhyming lines, and each line consists of 16 syllables. Each line is divided into 4 segments. Here we have 2 types of Shairi. We have Marali Shairi. In Marali Shairi, the structure of the 16 syllables in each line is 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4, and the rhyming will be on the last 2 syllables of the last word in each line. The second type of Shairi is Lo Shairi, Dabali Shairi. In Dabali Shairi, the structure of the 16 syllables in each line is 5 plus 3 plus 5 plus 3, with a comma after the second segment. The rhyming will be on the last 3 syllables of the last word in each line. And in the Marali Shairi, that is I Shairi, is in the fast pace, And the bi-shari, that is low shari, is in slow pace. What is slow pace? That is to say, the pace of the stanza is slow. The pace of the plot is. What is fast pace? That is to say, the pace of the plot is fast, or the pace of the stanza is fast. We have two cases of fast pace. If the poet describes things or events that happened during a long period of time, then the pace of the plot is fast. The second case of fast pace is if the stanza consists of aphorism. In most cases, it is fast pace. And then the structure of the 16 syllables in each line will be 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4, and the rhyming will be on the last two syllables of the last word in each line. And what is slow pace? That is to say, the pace of the plot or the pace of the stanza is slow. And we have two cases, we have three cases of slow pace. The first case of slow pace, if we have, if the poet describes feelings, then the pace of the plot or the pace of the stanza is slow. The second case of slow pace is if we have an image or a metaphor in the stanza, then the pace of the stanza is slow. And the second case of slow pace is if the poet quotes himself, or if he quotes other characters of the great poem, then the pace of the plot is also slow pace. And then the structure of the 16 syllables in each line will be 5 plus 3 plus 5 plus 3, and the rhyming will be on the last three syllables of the last word in each line. We have another characteristic of the great poem. The other characteristic is as follows. The poet repeats at least on the last three letters of the last word in each line. And again, the poet repeats at least on the last three letters of the last word in each line. So it is at least on the last three letters. That is to say, it can repeat on more than three letters. In stanza number 2, the repetition is on the last 6 letters of the last word in each line. The words, the letters are as follows: T-A-N-E-S-N-A, T-A-N-E-S-N-A. In the green color, the letters in the green color, that is the letters that is repeated on. T-A-N-E-S-N-A, T-A-N-E-S-N-A. Okay, so you can summarize and say that the other characteristic of the great poem is he repeats at least on the last three letters of the last word in each line. Stanza number 2, the repetition is on the last 6 letters of the last word in each line. The letters are in the green color, and the letters are as follows: T-A-N-E-S-N-A. Okay, thank you very much.